I am John Davis Marshall, your lifestyle architect. Welcome to Wisdom to Wealth. If my coaching can benefit your professional life, then, or my counseling can benefit your personal life, then extend your experience with me. You may reach out to me by way of my website, pms123.com. And while you're there at my website, purchase one of my books that will bless your life. Subscribe to Matters Magazine, and then check out Wisdom Wares. Wisdom Ware give you an opportunity to make powerful, positive statements without ever opening your mouth. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Comment on this video. Let me know what you think. And then share this link with your friends. Share it on your Facebook page. Share it on Instagram. When you send a text, attach it, an email, or a phone call. Just invite people to listen and hear and benefit from what you are going to hear. Remember, each Tuesday, we explore Faith Matters. Pull up a chair, get you a cup of coffee, open your personal copy of the Word of God, and let Him speak to your heart. Today we want to talk about believing in yourself. So often there are people who do not believe in themselves. It's not selfish. It's not arrogant. It's not sinful to believe in yourself. As a matter of fact, it's sinful not to believe in yourself. And we want to make that case in this session and in the sessions to come. A healthy faith moves us beyond just believing in the object of faith. It causes us to believe in the opportunity of faith. That means that we believe that something favorable is going to happen as a result of faith. That faith brings favorable things to the forefront of our lives. And also believing in the opportunity of faith, a healthy faith will move us to behave according to the obligation of faith. There is the object of our faith, God, Hebrews 11 and verse 6. There is an opportunity of our faith. He that cometh to God must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder. But then there is an obligation. He is a rewarder of those who seek Him. Our healthy faith in God will enable us to believe in ourselves. Now, this is crucial and critical because on the surface, it may seem that just believing in God is adequate and that there is no need to believe in ourselves. Well, God has deposited a tremendous investment in us. And therefore, when we believe in ourselves, we are really believing in the God that has enabled us. Let your mind go back to the beginning of creation. God said to Adam, I want you to name all of the animals. God did not name them. He gave Adam the capacity to name the animals. He gave Adam the capacity to subdue the earth, which was his created purpose. So God makes an investment in his creation, and he expects his creation to do exactly what he has enabled it to do. When we look at the plant world, we see or the animal kingdom, we see that God gave instructions to them. He endowed them with the capacity to bring forth after their kind. Can you imagine God speaking to the elephant and saying to the elephant, reproduce, bring forth after your kind? And the elephant say, I'm not able to do that. God, I need you to do it. What's going to happen? What would have happened? You and I would have never known about the elephant, because that's not what God's going to do. God enabled the elephant to carry out its obligations. And so God has enabled us as human beings. But if we do not believe that we are capable of doing what God has enabled us to do, we will never do it. So there needs to be some believing in ourselves so that we can move forward and do what God has enabled us to do. How much of your life is on hold because you do not believe in yourself? Isn't it amazing? We believe in other people before we believe in ourselves. Oh, I'm not able to drive down the interstate, but we trust someone else to. They do not have a greater capacity than you. I know people who drive on all of the back streets and the highways, but they are afraid to drive on the interstate. Isn't that interesting? Why? But now they will ride with everybody. They will ride with a stranger. They think nothing about calling Uber or Lyft and let that person zoom them down the interstate. They'll even get on the Greyhound bus and ride anywhere with a driver they've never met before. They believe more in someone else than they believe in themselves. My friend, don't let God down. Do not hesitate. Do not refuse to believe in yourself. All through the Bible, from creation till now, God has enabled people and given them an assignment and expected them to do exactly what he has enabled them to do. But they never do it if they did not believe in themselves. Remember, I'm your lifestyle architect. If my coaching can benefit your professional life, or my counseling can benefit your personal life, then extend your experience with me by way of my website, www.pms123.com. And while you're there at my website, order yourself one of my books. Help support this ministry and benefit yourself with a blessing of information. And then subscribe to Matters Magazine. And then check out Wisdom Wares. Wisdom Wares give you an opportunity to speak loudly and boldly, positive, productive, progressive statements without ever opening your mouth. That's wisdomwares.com. WISDOMWARES.com. It'll bless your life. Tell me what you think about it. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Comment on this video. Like this video. Share it with all of your friends. Indeed, it is true. A better you begins with a grace view of God. Therefore, we are still gripped in his grace and mesmerized by his mercy.